Good day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the first Collage Weekly Planner assignment, Collage Art Assignment for Volume 2 for 2022. Now, I have already done the video of the collaging of the front cover, and I must apologise. Yeah, I pressed pause and missed a lot of the collaging. So maybe I'll do another masterboard another time. But for the moment it was done. I did a background and then I added all these little pieces. These are faux postage stamps, some real postage stamps, some stickers, yeah, butterflies, birds from Rachel. So once I had got all the pieces down and all these little flowers and things, I then went with stamps and used this one up here and bits of it all over the place. I also used my text stamp all around using the coffee dyed ink. I used this stamp and this one, so cancellation stamp. So basically wherever there was space, so you can see that there's areas there where you can see all the stamping, so it really kind of filled it up. Not much of the original background is still there, but there's still bits of it. It just, I don't know, I think it adds a lot of interest to have all these different things on here. I mean, it really is a collage, isn't it? So I just feel that this, you know, really kind of like shows off the idea that we might collage. And then I stuck on these slightly bigger pieces extra. I was going to add more, but I'm happy with it the way it is. I don't think it needs more. Yes, there's a video on most of the process, but as I say, it jumps from having created the background, sticking some of these little pieces on. I inked them all, and once I had them all on, then I went through and I stamped all over the place. Then the next thing I did was I added this Liquitex Gold, I love it, acrylic ink. So I put some on a piece of plastic next to me here, and just used my finger and just rubbed the gold. Now I know it doesn't show it. Oh, it shows up at the moment in the camera. It didn't show up yesterday. The lighting's changed. So I just rubbed gold all around the sort of the edges, which just takes away some of the grunginess, even though it is still grungy. It's dark. By adding some gold, it brightens it and lifts it. So that was what I had done with my book, the book cover originally, the original master board that I had done for the other cover. And then what I did was I took this and a brush and splattered as well. So there's not only finger marks, there's also these splatters, which I think you can see here, look. So I splattered all around too. That was fun. Look, some places there's more than others, but it's quite good. You can just wipe off what you don't want. I didn't want it all over the bird, so I took some of that away. And then I just added some of the cover. Sorry I have to go through this again, but I just feel like you can watch the video, but there's just so much missing. And then this is the cover for the actual Collage Weekly Planner assignment, the book that you can order, or you can get the digital version. So I actually ended up just using this part and cut it down to make it fit so it didn't cut off the girl's head. I just wanted it here so that it was kind of like close to the opening. And then I added the Margarete Miller logo on here, and this quote, "Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time." So I added that in there. I thought it was nice just to have some words on there. And so that's going to be my cover. I don't really think I need to do anything more than that. I don't think I'm going to add lace and flowers and things this time. So there you go, that's the cover. Sorry that the actual video that I did, which I've put out separately, because it was, even though I missed a whole bunch, it was still quite long. So I left in as much of it as I could to give you the best idea of how I made my cover. I mean, I used original postage stamps, which that's not in the video. So I dug out some original postage stamps as well as faux postage stamps and stickers. Yeah, I think it's just interesting because you can see snippets here and there of things in the background. I mean, this piece was a huge piece, but there's only bits of it peeking through, and I think that adds interest. It's very busy. I'm not saying that this is the way we should collage. It is a masterboard collage, and I think, you know, anyway, that's what I'm having for the cover. All right, so if you're new, I'll introduce it. So Collage Weekly Planner, you can order this from, you can order the digital version, the assignments only, or the actual book from Margarete Miller's website or from her Etsy shop. You can order the papers and print them out like this. So it will come, how this works, sorry, folded these up. So if you order the digital version, it will look a little bit like this. You will bind it on this side, you'll fold the pages, and it will open like this, and that will be week 1. I've cut the I've cut the prompts out. So and then it'll go through each week, but I don't want that format. So I'm just going to print the page and then possibly use this as some collage fodder. So that's the plan. So assignments. Okay, so these are the prompts. So first of all, the assignment is under hashtag 2022 CWP1. However, that's the hashtag if you purchase the digital version. I don't know if it's going to change or not, but at the moment, the hashtag for the assignment only on the for the Etsy purchase is hashtag 2022 CWPlanner1. So I'm going to put both hashtags on my video. So for YouTube, there's going to be kind of like 2 different places to find each week. There's not much we can do about it now. They've been printed. I don't know if other people realize that there's 2 different hashtags, but I pointed it out to Margarete, and she said that she would put out an announcement. So I'm sorry that this is a bit confusing, but if you use the hashtags, which many people don't, you just do your collage and you don't have to worry about the hashtags. But if you're like me and you like to put the hashtag into YouTube and search for this week's assignments, then you're going to have to use 2, because some people are going to use 2022 CW Planner 1 because that's what's on their ticket, and if they don't find out that they're using the wrong one, they'll continue to use that, and the people using the book version will have 2022 CWP1. So I'm going to put both. You're going to find videos in both categories. So that's the issue we've got with the hashtags. If you don't worry about the hashtags, then you don't have to worry about it. So, but the things we have to find this week are something magical: time, translucent paper such as tracing paper, vellum and tissue paper, furniture with legs, something triangular, and the bonus is a place. So lots of interesting things in the first assignment. And for me, I think the thing that stands out is something magical. So that's going to be my theme, because, yeah, we're going to go looking for fairies and elves or something along, unicorn, I don't know, something along those lines. Okay, so some of the pieces that I've got so far. Oh boy, I've got quite a few things. Funny thing is, I don't have one of them out of all this stuff. So my something magical, I started with this. I've got these little stickers. In actual fact, I thought there was more unicorns, but there's only one unicorn in the pack, so I have that for something magical as a possibility. And I found these cards. I was thinking, well, you know, elves, fairies, they're all magical. They might be a bit big. I love this picture. This might be my place. I don't actually have a place. It's Big Rock Candy Mountains, and look, it's all made from candy, but it's, you know, it's got this golden water. Everything's magical. So Big Rock Candy Mountains. I think that might be my place. So that actually goes to the bottom of the pile, because that's the last item that we need. Something magical. I've got this one, which I was looking for furniture, and then I found this one's got a fairy on it. So I really like that. I kind of used to have a dressing table similar to that. I really like that one. It's got the writing in there in the mirror. So that's probably my favorite. Now, does that come under furniture or under magical, or both? Gorgeous page. It's the back of a Daphne's diary, or the front of one. Back must be the back of a Daphne's diary. So it's quite thick, but it's lovely. So there's my magicals possibilities. Time. So I've got this giant clock, grandfather clock, that I cut out quite a while ago. That kind of reminds me of things like Hickory Dickory Dock. Nursery rhymes, not necessarily magical, but it's kind of in the same vein. Passing of time, we've got the little sands. I thought, well, that might be a little bit different instead of a clock. I've got these stickers. Oh, I've got that little piece there. These are like stickers, but they're like fake glass. I like that one. I think they're nice. 3-dimensional stickers. I'm already going to be bulking up my book, so tricky. There's those. And then there's this, which I got recently. So there's a clock down here, a stopwatch or a handheld pocket watch, and this one that says Timeless Memories. And Time Flies. Oh, there's a good one. So yeah, lots of time things on that. So we've got lots of time. All of those kind of will fit, I think. Tracing paper, vellum or tissue paper. So we've got tissue. We've got the pattern paper. Sort of, it's not very translucent, a little bit white. I think that's wax paper. I don't know. And then there's these, which were from Your Creative Studio, a whole bunch of flowers. And I really like this. This is a cover from a book, but it's made out of vellum. I really like that. And there's just a piece of vellum, and there's this gold love heart vellum, which if we use that other picture with the gold, that might work quite well. So lots of vellumy things. Furniture with legs. Okay, so we've got lots of chairs. Now this one I really like. It says, the house and everything in it has been created by Carla. She has had so much fun doing it. She managed to turn this prairie house into a wonderful warm home. But I know somewhere else it said that it was like a fairy bedroom. It certainly would be magical to have that as your bedroom, wouldn't it? So, magical bedroom. Cute. And then, so Daphne's diary is full of antique furniture type things. Some of it's from the Collage Art glue book. Antique chairs, tables. Some sort of a nursery rhyme. An old painting. Piano. But that's a bit different. Piano, the piano stool. This table I've had for a while. Found this one. It's quite magical having plants growing out of your drawers. And tried to use that last year but didn't work. And this one's quite sweet. And that one's really nice. Daphne's diary is just full of, she obviously likes antique furniture like I do, so there's lots and lots of furniture in Daphne's diary. So lots of those, furniture with legs. And triangles. Okay, so yachts came up because I had already got lots of those in my basket that I didn't use last year. So we've got triangle sails. I'll put on that because it's just there, so it's not so sticky. So we've got little triangle sails on yachts. I thought about an envelope. So, you know, the back of an envelope is triangular. I like this tent. If I'm going down that blue theme, and it's got, you know, those flags, bunting as well, which is triangular. I was looking for bunting, and so I found bunting on a tent, which is pretty handy. This seems to have triangles in the building. And also I need a place. I haven't got a place. And then I was thinking origami. You know, when you're folding things, has lots of triangles. So there's lots of triangular images here. And then weirdly I found this. Now I don't know what it is exactly. It's some bizarre thing that I tried to do a long time ago. And there's triangles in there. So I don't know whether that will work or not. But there's all the pieces that we have so far. And this is our book. I'm going to start on the second page, because I don't know if I'm going to put this part on this side. So, you know, if I end up filling the page, then this will go over here. I'm going to make a mini collage. If I make a smaller collage, this might go here. It's quite big. Well, I don't mind it being a bit big, because when I look through my book I find it hard to read. So I have to ask people. If I'm showing people, I can't read it, so without my glasses. Yeah, should be able to read that, so we don't lose it under the pile of papers. So out of all of that, I didn't have a place. So this, I really like this. So I think this is going to be my place. One part that's a shame is that I can see already I'm going to lose the candy, or the bottom of it. And I want to keep the candy, because I think the candy cane is the main part of this. Which means take the candy cane right to the top there. We lose the bottom of the tree. Oh, I think that'll be fine. Okay, let's tear that out, because I really want this. I love the gold, the pretty colors. So I think we can find, with what we've got, I think we can find things to go in with this color scheme with what we've got. All right, let's tear this out. I'll be back. Okay, we have our Big Rock Candy Mountain place. All right, so if we're having that, gold is becoming a feature, and I just love gold with magical and pretty things. I do like the unicorn, and I do think the unicorn, oh, he could be swimming in the lake. Haha, that's cute. All right, I like the unicorn. That was the first thing I got. Just going to give it a gold edge, or should I trim it out more? Oh, let's just edge it and see how we go. But it's a bit thick, isn't it? No, let's trim it. I don't like so much white. I'll be back. Okay, I think I've just trimmed some of it off. I haven't trimmed it all off. I'll give it a slightly vintage look without making it look grungy. So I love my gold. Ink pad, Archival Brilliance, Galaxy Gold. Love it. Alright, so now we can have our unicorn swimming in the lake. Cool. Well, I'm happy already. I don't know if we need the title. We've now got something magical and a place. So now we need time. That's sort of fairly easy, because I really like... See, I don't really think any of those now fit. These are all indoors. I like this one. And... Time Flies, Timeless Memories. I mean, that one goes with the colour scheme, but I'm not too sure it goes with what I want to achieve. So I think one of these, you know, like this one, I just think it looks kind of magical. So we'll decide where that goes, but I think we'll have to decide that later. But we'll have that one. That's time done. Translucent paper, well, that's also easy. It's funny, isn't it? Before I start, I have no idea what I'm doing, and then make one decision and the rest fall into place. That, I do like this. I might cut that out and see if I like that. I also like, which I think I will use, this in the background with the hearts, because I think the gold hearts matches this spread quite nicely. And let's just see if I want to use this, butterfly. It would probably be better torn, but you know, not too sure how easy it is to tear vellum. Let's try. Oh, you can tear it. Oh, okay, let's tear that out. Okay, and we'll try inking it with gold and see how that goes. I'm not sure if this will work too well with the other vellum, so we'll have to see. Maybe I'll just use a smaller piece of this and have something else behind. We get a kind of a shimmer on the edges of that. So I'm not totally convinced about the butterfly yet, but anyway, we have that. The other vellum choices, we've got this green one. Let's see how this looks. I think we can safely say I'm not going to use that. Okay, and then maybe we can stamp on that. So do we like the green or the gold? I think I like the gold. All right, so what else? We have that goes in here. We've got translucent paper, we'll use that somehow. Furniture with legs. We have got a lot to choose from. Not too sure that furniture with legs goes with this picture, this scene. The only possibility is this one. This one might go nicely because this is like her bedroom. And she could even be imagining that this is in her room because she's got that in the background. I think that matches quite nicely. Okay, cool. And so we're going to do a little girl, I think, to have as an imaginary bedroom. There is this little girl, but she's not in a bedroom. Might have to find a different little girl. Not that it calls for a little girl. And then we need something triangular. Tent. Quite like this little boat. Make every moment count. The colour scheme matches with that. Not so much those. It's an envelope, but I put that in just to remind me, but I've got like gold envelopes that I could use as something triangular at the edge of a gold envelope, so maybe that. And this is going on here, and maybe there's a little, let's just cut. Alright, so I just left that blue on the background, which stops it from sticking to everything. Take the make every moment count off for the moment. You may or may not have it. Maybe we can have it coming down that doorway, down that hillside. It's going to land in the pool. Well, I quite like that for something triangular. And the little unicorn can still come on here. Okay, it's an unusual one, isn't it? So the clock, the time, and I've got more of these that I can actually, so I can actually, you know, include some extra pieces. I don't suppose there's anything clock-like in here, is there? I like the idea of a butterfly. Who doesn't? We can always have a butterfly. I intended to make this one very pretty and sweet, so bicycles, cameras, oh, another cute butterfly, teacups, cute. Alright, so no to those, but all of those are definitely possibilities. Now, you've got this, where's that? I've got this round piece. I don't know whether we could somehow turn that into a clock. Where's that other clock gone? So there's this one. I don't know whether we can make this one work with this. Probably not. Just wanted to try to make it a bit more like it fits in with this colour scheme. So I like this saying because I'm thinking that this goes with time, make every moment count, and it's magical and it's time. So I think that goes quite nicely. So let's ink this up. Let's just trim it down a bit. Still sticky on the back. Okay, let's add some gold. Well, the green goes nicely with this bedroom. Is it a sticker? No. I think that's probably okay with that. So the trick is then, do I go to the edges or do I bring it in? I think I'll bring it in because I'm not going to fill up the whole page. Where am I? What if I did this? Let's tear this out. Now, shall I keep the red? Let's try cutting it out first. And then if not, I'll cut it down to the picture. Put some ink on the little boat. I think if I cut the boat out, it will look less magical. I quite like the fact that it's trying to float down some stairs, so it looks like it's trying to land in the picture from wherever it came from. So I think it looks a bit magical. It's a very cute boat. Okay, these are decorative pieces. We'll put those on after when we decide what else is going where. So do we use this piece as a whole piece? Okay, and this is going to go in here. So it's interesting how the colours match. That turquoise sort of colour. And the little unicorn's going for a swim. We've got a little, I'll just ink it for now, but we've got a little cute butterfly sitting on the ledge. In here, and the gold, where's the there, 12 there perhaps, and then we also need a number 1 stamped in here. Probably somewhere like that. Okay, so therefore I think we'll just have it kind of here and there, not going too far out. So the gold will sort of peak up here, maybe not peak there, and maybe it will peak down here. So I'm not necessarily going to always fill the page, but maybe we need some other sort of background paper. Okay, well, I think we've got everything. I've got added some gold in. Quite like the gold. I think it brings out this gold in here, but I don't want too much of it, just peeking out here and there to just sort of add a bit extra, and then we'll have some of this peeking out and some of this peeking out. But what I'm not happy with is this L-shaped piece. I suppose I can try covering it up. That's so I guess we've got, this one's got legs and that's got legs, so we don't have to have the chair, we can have just the table. But I just don't like, because it's white, I don't like the edge. So I'm going to tear straight in a straight line. Ooh, I hope I don't mess it up. I want to keep the whirlpool, so kind of just have to kind of go down the edge here. And then we'll have that tree, which we may be able to put the tree in, you know, somewhere else. Just put the edge back. Yeah, it just wasn't looking right, was it? Don't normally do an L-shaped collage, so we've got a straight piece instead. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work either. Okay, so then we can go that over the top and make it more of a normal shaped collage. I want the unicorn, see, then the unicorn can go over the edge. That might be better, instead of trying to put everything in that picture. And then the boat is going to sit here. Maybe we can have this. I don't know if I want the red edge. Do I want the red edge? So I'm quite happy to get rid of that white. We've got like a photo frame border. Yeah, I quite like the border, I think, because it kind of looks like you're looking into a window of it, as opposed to if I tear that out, it'll kind of look more realistic, kind of. So I'm going to have that up here. Got to keep finding 12. There it is. It's 10:15. Time to sleep. So there, it's going to go over the edge. This is going to go in here. I don't really want the date stamp, although date stamp is time. I just don't think it matches my magical. Okay. And the gold looks quite nice underneath. Kind of have to have the straight edges. It doesn't. Oh, this one does tear. The vellum, I don't know if the vellum tears. And then we've got that bit of tree. Maybe the tree should go up, because I think that would be better. Let's ink that up. That's going to go. Maybe we should tear the edge of this. I'm not sure. Unicorn I'm happy with. Put this underneath. Let's see how that goes under here. No. Just going to tuck it over there out of the way. I may end up tucking it in again. Wasn't going to do that this year. And these are huge to tuck in anywhere. Whether this could flip. Maybe. I like the idea of hiding them, I have to say. Just pop it under there for now then and see how we go. Okay. Tricky, isn't it? I seem to always make it tricky. Well, am I happy with the basic pieces now? They're the pieces that I want. It's very much all one, because they're all busy, they're all things. So there's places, boats, trees, bedrooms, a unicorn, a lake, a clock. There's no breakup. I have this piece of paper that's been floating around. I'm not even too sure when or where it was from, but it looks like it's excess gesso. It's been braided onto, I don't know what, some sort of paper. But I think this might make a nice neutral background. So I might think that maybe we might put this down on the background to make that the collage area. And whether I make that the collage area, and then I can go up to it, or no, I'm going to roughly tear it, because it doesn't matter, it's big enough. And then ink it in gold. I think that'll be quite nice. This reminds me of doing jelly plating. I'm looking forward to the jelly plate and having, see, I don't like this funny edge, so we're going to bring it in a little bit further. I'm looking forward to having some nice, interesting papers to use in my collage. Someone mentioned in the comments that they use their jelly printing a lot for their collage fodder. Background papers. Sorry, I don't remember everyone's comments. I have a bad memory at the best of times, as you've now figured out. I remember the comment, I just don't remember the name. Sorry. Just wondering if there's anything else I have to say. Some people are reporting that they're receiving the stamps only just now. It's taken 2 to 3 months to get there. So I know one person, I think it was Celia, said she hadn't received her stamps in the Netherlands, so I sent some more. Yeah, some people are receiving their stamps quite late. Some are starting to receive their playing cards. So yeah, with postage issues, I'm not sure if maybe I should do Amazon gift cards as my giveaway prizes, because postage is problematic, isn't it? At least with Amazon, you know, when you order something, you know when it tells you when it's due and when you're going to get it. So therefore, you know, I I tend not to order something if it says it's not if it's not in stock. I don't order it. I wait until it's in stock. So if I was to give away Amazon gift vouchers instead of items, after this lace one, of course, well, you'll be seeing this after the lace giveaway. So congrats to the winners. I don't know who they are yet because I haven't done it yet. It is New Year's Eve. They will be done. It'll be done later today. But of course you'll be seeing this after New Year. So yeah, congrats to the winners. But yeah, with it taking 2 to 3 months to get there, and I don't know what's going to happen this year. I mean, I know our borders are opening in February, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So maybe my next giveaway will be a voucher. Do Amazon vouchers and spend my postage costs on the vouchers. Seems a bit, of a cop out, but the postage is just such an issue at the moment. I don't know how they work, but I assume they're not too difficult to organise. And now I think what we might do, we might just glue it down. So I know what'll happen. It always happens. I put stuff down and then I can't figure out how to make it work. So let's be brave. Glue this down. I always do it and then I wish I didn't. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to get good at winging it to a certain extent. It's not blue. Goes on blue, dries clear. Oh, weird. My blue sticker's not blue. Bizarre. I don't think it was like that. I think it was like this. So I'm just going to put that in the middle. It's going to be the collage area, which I can then stamp on. I think that's nice. Looking forward to having glue, like collage bottom. All right. So we could have some of these pieces going off the edge. Maybe let's take the edges off. I haven't inked them. I don't think there's much point. It's very thin. I don't think it'll be very easy to ink anyway. Okay, so we're just going to take a little bit more off the water, not too much, just to give, so we can bring the place into the picture a bit more. Something like that. I'm sure it's going to help because I'm not really going to have any white background in between. So not convinced that that's really fixed the issue that I had, which had, all of these. I don't think we can really separate them with gold. Maybe we can, don't know. Let's see how we go. Well, we were going to have that tipping in, weren't we? That's supposed to be going down into the rock pool. Oh. So that goes like that, and that goes down there. See whether we keep the square or not. See whether I prefer the inked edges of this. It's still like a little girl. It's like there's no people in this magical world, so I've got to find a little girl for my picture. Back in a moment. Okay, I've been out, so I stopped the camera. I found this little picture of a girl asleep. What I wanted to do was try and have a person, because this is someone's magical dreaming kind of space. and I've got this word magic that came from the same page as this, so I thought that fitted. I think that fits better than the other words I had, which I've now lost. I had make every moment count, but it's a bit hard to make every moment count when you're asleep. so that doesn't fit really. So let's have magic. Let's just have magic on there. So now I don't know what to do about this, the words. As a collage in general, does it look better without the words? Yeah, I think it does, doesn't it? So what to do? Do I do what I did last year? Last year, it's not quite last year yet, it is New Year's Eve, but with last year's prompts where I tuck them in somewhere. I'd probably rather make a flip. Yeah, this is my issue every single time. Now the idea was I was going to have it on the other page, but that was when I thought it was going to be like a 2 small pages to make one picture, and I would have collage on one side and like Liz did from Buttons to Brains. But the book, I didn't realize I could get an A4 landscape journal, so that kind of changed. I could still just put it on the other page, so as you flip over you can see what it's all about, in which case then, you know, the theory would be I'd put a little collage there. Okay, so I think, yeah, I've decided what to do about that. So I'm going to have a kind of a cluster collage on this side, which is what I had originally planned on doing, and that way then I can have this as a separate piece, but I still can see the prompts very simply if I want to, and it does actually make it so that when in the future when we flip the pages over, we'll be able to see the prompts and the collage. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we're going to put the number 1, I'm just going to put it on here. All those hearts are upside down, so I need to turn that back up the other way. Maybe I'll do it after it's glued. After it's glued down. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm ready to glue. Let's start with the easiest. glue the cluster. I also need a butterfly for here, or a piece. Maybe just something pretty from the collection of pieces that that match those. But we've got the 3, we've got those 3. We could have something pretty like that, holding them in place. Something with gold in it would be nice. I mean, that dream catcher. Oh, a dream catcher. She's asleep. Well, I like the dream catcher idea. Never thought of that before. How cute. I've got to cut the edges out and ink it up, in which case then we can probably just use a little butterfly on this side. Okay, that's a bit more, I think that's quite balanced. All right, let's start gluing. I'm glad I found the dream. That was quite, I just never thought of a dream catcher. It's 10:15, which is good because she should be asleep at 10:15 at her age. All right, okay, let's glue these down first, seeing as they're the easy parts, and then we can move on to the other bit. So do you want to watch me? No, you don't want to watch me glue down. I'll come back when I've glued it down, shall I? Okay, so I've got most of the pieces down. It's quite tricky, but I got it done. So we can do the rest together. My art glitter glue is doing strange things. Not sure if it's working, but I might use art glitter for this. My little unicorn. Well stuck. So he's easy because he's just going to sit in the corner, right off the edge of the page almost. Yeah, sort of in the water pool. I wanted his head on the gold. I think it looks nice on the gold. Lovely. And I know that our little butterfly is sitting on the hilltop because he just matches the colour of the cliff. So it probably won't be very noticeable, but just covers up that little white patch. on the top of the cliff. Cute. So that's easy, and our boat is kind of sliding down at an angle, so we're going to cover. Now I have actually stuck that on because it kept sticking, so now it can actually stick. And we won't need to put that extra piece of paper on. Had a bit of trouble with the vellum. I used glue stick, and then I added a little bit of art glitter glue where it curls, because that's what happens with vellum. It's not very stickable. Okay, so it's just going at an angle like this, covering, and I'm just going to dropping down into the whirlpool like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is an interesting one, isn't it? It's weird. Weird. Every time I say I'm going to do like a normal collage, I just want to have, you know, like what everybody else does. I just want to do a normal one. But I don't know, somehow I don't seem to be able to do it. I don't seem to be able to. Everything has to be, I don't know. Anyway, a 60 at the top, and it's just going there where that blue dip is. And that background's in a slightly different position to where I originally had it, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. That's fine. See, I put some little bits of washi tape behind to break up. I've meant to put some here, but oh, I don't need to put any here because I've got the, that's right, I had some there, but I took it away because I'm having the green dream catcher. So it breaks up the big expanse of gold a little bit. Still a big expanse here. Not too sure what I can do about that. I put some washi tape here, maybe I can put some more up there. Alright, now a little dream catcher. It's so cute because I can't imagine whenever I would else use this, or the unicorn or anything, because I don't know. I mean, this year might be different, but you know, in the past, Margarete Miller didn't really call for unicorns and magical pretty stuff, so it's so nice to use some different things, and some stuff from my stash that I didn't think I'd ever use. These are just gorgeous. I mean, when I got them I thought they're so pretty, but don't know when I use them. As I make a children's book. But no, we've got magical, so we can use it. It's so cute. So magic is going down here. I didn't have magical, but never, doesn't matter. And I'm going to use a bit of washi tape, I think, to cement that a little bit. I have this gold washi tape, one of my new ones. It's got kind of like a plant in the background, matches very well. And okay, and then I was just tearing off the edges, or one of the edges. Oops, I don't want to tear it that much. Oh no. Okay. All right. Bit of glue stick on that. Not too sure how long it should be. Let's just see. Looks like it might be about the right length. So I can either put it down there. Yeah, I think we'll do that, but we'll put it to the edge. Let's put it over there like that. Okay, that finishes that part off nicely. And magic. I don't know whether I should have had the washi tape over the top of it. But anyway, it's gone this way now. Just a little bit straighter. Oh, I think that's lovely. And the gold writing is just perfect. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I don't know where our number 1's going to go. Here, maybe? Okay. Let's ink that up a bit more. Okay, and just... the heart still ended up upside down. And that one ended up upside down. How weird's that? I thought I turned them... I must have been, you know, when I glue them, I turned them up the wrong way. Oh well. Let's just put a number 1 on there. Okay. This is a very faint number 1. But that's okay. It's there. And it's gold. I don't know whether I should put one on. No, that's not going to look right. Over here, maybe? Shall I do a D and do 3? I can only really do 2. No, I'm only going to do 1 in this case. But I did think I might just pop a little bit of something. Oh, right, I was going to have this. Yes. Oh, it's got a clock in the top. I don't need that green one. Oh, that's okay. Let's pop this. A bit of this up here. And then we'll get the word imagine, hopefully. So, but I don't really, well, yeah, no, that's okay. We can have it. So it's just going to go over that white patch and the word imagine right there with a clock. Oop. Oh, okay, that's where it's going. I don't think it's straight, but never mind. Ta-da. There we go. Don't know, you can't really see the clock, but that's okay. Where else could we put some? Down here maybe. Let's have some down here. I don't really want it to go too far over the edge, so I'm just going to stick some paper there and keep that clean, and then just going to put that in there. Yes, like that. Anywhere else? Maybe that little clock could go up there. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Anywhere else? I'm determined to do more stenciling or stamping this year, because I think it integrates rather nicely. I don't really want it on the pictures too much. I mean, a little bit over there was okay. A little bit over there is okay. All right, now I think, oh wow. It always amazes me when I look up when I've just about finished, and I get a little surprise as to what it looks like. Oh, did I want something in here? A little bit of, we're going to have an extra piece of washi tape, I think. And we're just going to take a little bit off the edge, not too much, because I want to keep it to be as wide as possible. Yep. Break up that gold a little bit. And it won't come up, so we can just tear a bit off the edge. And just put that up to the there. Oh, that's better. Okay, we are done. Hashtag 2022 CWP1 or hashtag 2022 cwplanner1. Either one. We are finished. So something magical. Well, can we find anything magical? Our main element for magical was supposed to be the unicorn. You could count sun catchers as kind of magical. Big Rock Candy Mountain was a magical place filled with golden waters. Was what she is dreaming of, and she has this magical bedroom, which was yeah, encouraged her to dream and think of lovely pretty things. And so that's all magical. Time, we have this clock here. There is a bit of a clock there and there as well. And it's time to go to sleep. Time to dream. And translucent paper, we have the upside down heart paper. I don't know how both of them ended up upside down, but not to matter. The washi tape is actually also translucent, although washi tape wasn't listed. It's actually translucent paper. So tracing paper, vellum, tissue paper. We've got vellum and washi tape. And furniture with legs, we have a chair, a bed, a dressing table, another bed. They all have legs. And something triangular, not much, but we just have these triangular sails from the little yacht, which is heading down the cliff and it's about to land in the pool of water. Go for a float around. And so her little toy boat. And bonus is a place. Well, of course, the place is the magical place. The magic place of dreams and imaginings of little girls. Sweet dreams. And it's late at night, so she should be asleep. And of course we have our number 1 stamp, and that is our first week done. Ooh, it's so pretty. Let's see if I can no, it doesn't really. I mean, I could have used some of this gold. Where is it? I'm wondering whether we can put this somewhere. Do I want some splashes? Is it going to mess it up? I don't think so. Can't find the brush that I had yesterday to make the cover. It's not really one in your face. It will take a little while to dry now. A little bit more in here. There we go. Oops, better have some over here, I guess. Yeah. I like the splashes. Who doesn't like gold splashes? I think everyone does. Oh yes, yes, yes. All right. We've got gold splashes going on. Okay, now we're done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a happy new year and celebrate and have fun and enjoy yourselves. Be safe, be happy, be merry, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.